Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Let me know you're in the building. Hello, gorgeous. Good to see your beautiful faces. Double tap that screen. Say hey, Jerusha. All right. I know it's Sunday. Good to see your beautiful faces on this beautiful Sunday. So yes, can you hear me well? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me well. We're gonna go over some things that's so important. We're gonna start this week off right. We're gonna start this week off right. Hello, gorgeous. Double tap the screen. Say hey, Jerusha. I just want to make sure that you can hear me. How's the speaker going? Yes. Double tap the screen. Good to see you. Have a great day. Yes. So we decided to go ahead and take this moment and share with you how you can attract leads today and where to find them. Glam Accessories in the building. Glam Accessories in the building. Say, hey, Jerusha. Good to see your beautiful faces. Glam Accessories. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat. Hi, gorgeous. Good to see you. Good to see you. I just want to make sure all the things are set up on TT. I am streaming. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I am streaming from a TT stream link. So double tap the screen, say, hey, Jerusha. Yes, good to see your beautiful faces. Yes, and I don't have my phone. I am wearing my handy dandy. I was going to go on a walk and I take this with me. I put my phone in here and I walk and talk at the same time. And so we're going to put that down here in the store. So if you're on TT or if you're not on TT, you can still grab it from me, but it is definitely worth it. So I actually use it to walk, to be hands free. But let me pin it. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Double tap that screen. Say, hey, Jerusha. Good to see your beautiful faces. Let's share the broadcast. If you're on TT, please 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 share the broadcast. Microphone. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes, you can hear me now. Okay, great, great, great. Put in the chat if you can hear me now. So I had to look at my microphone. So I got you. No worries. Hello. Is it about to rain? Oh, hope not. So we're going to get through this class before the rain comes, or we don't want the rain to come at least. So double tap the screen, say hi, Jerusha. If you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. I'd love to see your beautiful faces. I will give you a personal shout out if you're joining me for the very first time. I am Jerusha. I'm a sales and marketing business coach, and I teach people how to build their businesses using sales and marketing strategies. And so today we're going to teach you where to find your ideal client and how to attract them to you. So you got to have some systems and strategies in place. And I'm happy to share with you some systems that I use that actually work. So I'm not going to give you fluff. I'm not going to, just tell you half of the story. I'm going to give it to you for free, how you can find your ideal clients, as well as how to attract them. I'm going to give that to you. Now, if you want me to work with you, obviously you can get into my coaching program, but I'm going to give you this information so you can go ahead and start today. I want to see you have success today. I want to see you make progress today. We're already 3 months into 2026. First quarter is almost over, right? And so it doesn't matter what you did yesterday. The only thing that matters is what you decide to do today. And so I just want to encourage you. Yes, say hi, Jerusha. Let me know in the chat if you're in the building. Hello, gorgeous. If you're on YT, can you do me a favor? Please subscribe to my YT because that's where I want to be ultimately 100% on my YT account. So please subscribe to the YT because that's where it goes down. The one thing about YT, you can look up something 5 years from now and you'll come up. The only thing about FB and IG, once it's gone through the feed, it's not coming back. So YT is definitely the place you want to be for longevity. Now, obviously, I'm going to tell you to use the FIT method, FIT. That's FB, IG, and TT. Those are the three top platforms that you should be using. But the one that to me is evergreen is YT because I can go on there and I'm going to be able to see people, if I say how to, bake a cake, it's going to come up from 5, 10, 20 years ago on YT. But here on FB and TT, it doesn't work that way. So do me a favor, please make sure that you are sharing the broadcast so people know how to find their ideal client, how to attract them. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Hey, Toya, how you doing? If you're not following me, make sure you follow. If you like to learn, I like to teach. I've been in sales and marketing for almost 20 years, so I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And I just want to make sure you know help is available. So all you got to do is follow and you're going to hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification. The bell that's next to the profile. You're going to hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification so you don't miss all this goodness. You following me? Yes or yes? Okay, great. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I hope it doesn't rain while I'm sitting right here because I'm going to have to shut it down if it starts raining. I'm going to go as fast as I can, actually. So because I want you to get this and I want you to start today, not tomorrow. Write this down. Say, Business Coach Jerusha said, we're going to start today. Tomorrow is today. Write that down. Tomorrow is today. We're going to start as soon as I give it to you. You're going to go ahead and start implementing. It's no fun when you listen to all these great speakers and influencers and successful entrepreneurs and you just take notes and you save the notes, but you never implement because information without implementation is just great information. We want to make sure you're implementing. So everything that I give you today, you're going to be able to do today. Tomorrow, not tomorrow. I give my life tomorrow. No, we're going to give it today. All right, perfect. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I can see your beautiful faces. It's going down for real. Thank you so much. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat so I can give you a personal shout out. Leslie has a business. Everybody say, hey, Leslie. Leslie has a business. Congratulations to your business. That's what pretty people do. We celebrate, collaborate, we connect so we can make that money, honey. So that's what we do. So we're going to talk about how to attract people. First of all, you got to have a system. In that system, you need a content calendar. The reason why most people are not seeing success as fast as they would want to, because they don't have structure, right? They just wake up in the morning and say, I got to post something. Well, you could do that, because if you throw enough on the wall, something's going to stick. Okay. We're going to say spaghetti. If you throw enough of it on the wall, something is going to stick. But why gamble like that with your time, with your life, when you could just come up with a strategy and structure that you actually know will work? And that's what I'm going to give you today. Man, I hope it doesn't start raining. I just feel like I might have felt a drizzle or something. And so, but I didn't see one. So yeah, so we're going to make sure that we are in all the right places. So do me a favor. If you're not following me, go ahead and follow and tag your business bestie. If you're on FB, go ahead and tag your business bestie right now, because this is going to be good. It's going to be great. I always feel good when people message me and then they say, oh my gosh, I came across your live. I learned something. I never knew to do that. I started doing it. I saw success. I love people like that. I got into your 3-day ride business course. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is what actually keeps me going when I see other people appreciate and actually see results. That is how I keep going. Like, it just gives me a personal high when that happens. And so trust me when I tell you, I'm not going to tell you or give you anything that I haven't done. I'm not one of those coaches that, pretend like they do it. I actually do it. I actually do what I say. So it makes it easier for me to teach because I actually do it. So it's not like, I'm just repeating something or I got it off of chat or anything like that. No, I actually do these things. And so I know these things can work for you as well. Oh, thank you so much for the love. If you're on watching, thank you for the hearts. Heart me up. Heart me up. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Yes, double tap that screen. Make sure you follow. So we're going to talk about how to attract new clients today. How many of you would love to attract new clients today? Put today in the chat. Say today, today, today. Put the word today in the chat if you would like to attract new clients today using social media. You want to do it today, not tomorrow. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So first, let me tell you this. Let me tell you something I learned early on in my business. People say they want to grow on social media or any business, but when it's time to post, they start thinking about it. They sit there thinking about what to post. They say they want clients, customers, connections, but then they don't put out the content. They don't show their creativity. They don't introduce themselves. And so if you're one of those people, you're wondering every day what to post. I'm not interesting. I'm boring. I have a dull life. I don't have anything going on. I don't have activities. I don't have children. Yes, you do have things that you can post. If you are wondering every single day, what should I post today? You are already behind. You got to have structure and a system. And I'm going to help you with that because that's going to allow you to attract new clients every day. And then you think about it so long, nothing gets posted. Anybody? Okay. And if you don't, post something, you're invisible. People don't see you one time. You posted your jewelry, your candles, your supplement. One time is not enough. You cannot grow a business on social media by posting one time. I worked in radio and television, and when I would put on, say, a commercial, that commercial is going to air 5, 10, 15 times in a day. Really 10 to 15 times in one day. So you posting one time a week is not going to cut it. You posting one time a day is not going to cut it. You got to have a system in place. And I'm going to help all my beginners, all the people who just started, all the people who are not tech savvy like me. You don't understand social media. I got you. Okay. The easiest structure that I can tell anybody like you to do is you got to have a content calendar. Now, I have a 7-day content calendar for myself and for my clients. All right. So you're going to have a content calendar. Yes, there are people who have 30-day content calendar, 60 days, 365 days. I think it's too much because you can't even keep up with 1 week. So you want to narrow this down where you're actually doing the activities. So the 7-day content calendar is going to be your best bet, in my opinion, and what has worked for my clients. Now, a content calendar removes 3 major problems that you might be having, that I know most of you are having. One, it removes confusion. Automatically, when you have a calendar, it removes confusion. A confused mind does nothing. Say, Business Coach Jerusha said, a confused mind does nothing. Okay, talk to me, people. Yes, a confused mind. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate the love. Thank you for the hearts. I thank you so much. I appreciate that. When you're confused, you don't do anything. You keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, and nothing ever gets done. Most people don't post because they don't know what to say. When you have a calendar, you already know the theme of the day. I'm big on themes of the day. So that's structure. If you have ADHD like me, you need structure. And you just fill in your story, you fill in your tip, you fill in your results. So there's no guessing on Monday morning. There's no guessing on Tuesday morning. You already have it written down. The second thing is it creates consistency when you have a content calendar. It's going to create that consistency that most of you are missing. Most people that get into my coaching program, they say, well, I'm just not consistent. I just got to get on track. I just got to make sure I do it. Yes, consistency is the algorithm's best friend. You've got to figure out why it's not important to you. It's not that you have a consistency problem. It's just not that important to you because you consistently turned on the television today, right? You consistently scrolled on social media today. You consistently brush your teeth, take a shower, consistently go to somebody else's job and help them become more wealthy. So you actually don't have a consistency problem. You do a lot of things consistently, right? So consistency is the algorithm's best friend. So if you show up once a week, the platform doesn't recognize you. If you show up once a week, it doesn't know who you are. But when you post regularly, so if that's 2 times a day, if that's 3 times a day, if that's 4 times a day, it's an ongoing process. That's why the content calendar matters. People stop seeing you. The algorithm pushes your content right out the way. Your audience, when they see you over and over, they begin to know you and trust you, right? And so the audience begins to see you every day, multiple times a day. Then they say, oh, let me follow this person. Oh, let me see what this person is about. They keep coming up in my feed. But if you're not coming up in their feed, they can't get to know you. They can't purchase your product. You can't get that customer or client because they don't know you yet. Consistency builds visibility. Visibility builds curiosity, because when someone sees me over and over and over, they get curious. Let me see what this lady is talking about. Let me see what's going on with this girl, right? Visibility builds curiosity. They stay around for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because they want to see if there's value. And so once you have that curiosity, that's going to build conversations. And as we know, conversations build what? Cash. Conversations convert to cash. I'm big on conversations. Another reason why you need to have this content calendar, it builds authority. That's number 3. It builds authority. I need a great note taker. If this is good to you, you like Jerusha. Hey, pretty people, hashtag to all the pretty people. Hello, pretty people. Yes, if you're a part of the pretty community, hashtag pretty people. So yes, if you are writing this down, I need somebody from every state in the chat. I need someone from every state in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let me know what state you reside. Let me know so I can give you a shout. Arizona in the building. Arizona in the building. Okay. Kansas in the building. Ooh, Kansas in the building. I need a representation from every state. Where do you reside? You're going to be my virtual note taker. If you're not following, make sure you follow. Tag your business bestie right now. I am sharing how to attract new clients today, how to attract your ideal client, where you need to go, what you need to do, all the things. I'm super excited for you. So if you're not following and you like to learn, I like to teach. You're my people. You're my people. All right. So yes, put in the chat where you reside. Florida in the building. Florida in the building. So put in the chat so I can recognize you. Okay. Now, when you have a 7-day content calendar or a calendar that's helping you stay consistent, a calendar that's creating momentum, it's also building authority. So when you post with intention every day, people begin to see you as the leader. People begin to see you as the expert. People begin to see you as the teacher, the solution provider. People begin to see you as the person that's going to help them scale their businesses or whatever your product is. And that is what attracting customers look like. So if this is new to you and you're like, I didn't know what to do, today is your day. You need a 7-day content calendar. It's simple. I created it for my clients. If you want my calendar, you can put calendar in the chat. I'll send it to you so you can have it. But every day has a purpose. And I'm explaining this so it's pollen out here. I'm going to explain this so easily that anybody can get it. I don't care if you started today on social media, you will be able to understand everything that I am putting down and you'll be able to implement today. Okay. So every day has a purpose. You are not, randomly posting anymore, because guess what? If you post randomly, you get random results. Somebody told me if you post a lot valuable content, you're going to get a lot, right? If you post a little bit, you're going to get a little bit. But if you post with intention and value, you're going to also get a lot. And so I just need you to understand you are strategically marketing. Marketing is showing up like this. This is a form of marketing. Going live is marketing. Putting out valuable content is marketing. Engaging with other people on social media is marketing. There are different forms of marketing. But once you start this process and get this content calendar and follow this content calendar, guess what? You're going to start seeing better results, customers, clients, connections. You're going to start growing on social media because the algorithm is also going to pick up that you're consistent now. It's going to start showing your content to the right people. It's going to put you in front of the right people who want your stuff. They want your offer. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? So I'm going to share my screen with you because I think it's important for you to understand how valuable this content calendar is. Okay, so if you want my calendar, put calendar. I'm going to send it to you. Danielle in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Louisiana in the building. Louisiana in the building. Okay, Louisiana. So please put your state in the chat so I can recognize you and see where you are. So yes, I'm going to share my screen because I'm going to share with you what that looks like when you have intentional content every single day, when you're not guessing every morning what to post, and then you end up posting stuff that you really don't even like, but you know you have to get something out there. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to be intentional. We don't want to just put in anything out there on the internet. We want to be intentional with everything that we're doing, and I'm gonna help you with that today. And so, real easy. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Y'all can see my screen. Okay, I got you. I got you. Hashtag to all the pretty people. Okay, you're more than welcome. If you choose, you're more than welcome to. Oh, Alabama in the building. Tamika Lee. Yes, Alabama in the building. Hey, Alabama. We got Alabama in the building, baby. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so this is what it looks like. So let me make sure. Is it too small? Do I need to maximize this? Let me know. Let me see. Can I maximize this at all? Let me see if I need to maximize this, because I'm happy to. Full screen. Let me see if that did that make it full screen. It didn't, kind of. Oh, that's too full. Hold on. That's too full. Let me see. That was too full. I got you. Okay, now you can read that, right? All right, long as you can read it, we're good to go. All right, so let me tell you, I just don't tell people what to do. I teach people what to do. Like, I'm going to tell you exactly how to get to the bag. So there's no gatekeeping over here. So I need you to share this with your business bestie right now. Tag somebody right now. Okay. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I have 20 years of sales and marketing experience. I've trained thousands over the years, developed leaders. I'm going to tell you how to attract your ideal clients, get customers every single day by being strategic in your content strategy. Okay. We're actually doing this on a daily basis. Okay. This is how you work the system. First of all, this is simple. Every day has a purpose. You are not randomly posting, you are strategically marketing. So follow this plan. You're going to build an audience that knows you. You're going to build an audience that likes you. You're going to build an audience that trusts you. So structure a clear plan every day, strategic. Each post serves a purpose. Each post, not just, oh, I'm just post my outfit. That's great. We want to see your selfies. But if you have a business, what's the purpose of it, right? So that's the key part of having a business. It's going to be simple and you're going to have fun. Now, I'm the type of person, if you follow me, I like to have fun too. It's not fun to me if everything's so serious. I can't ever laugh. Like, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be fun. I want it to be engaging. I want to kiki, girl. I want to talk about everything that's going on social media in the world. I want to do all those things and still be a business professional. And that's possible. So don't let people stop you from doing what you need to do. Okay. The first one that we're going to actually make sure that you understand is Monday. Monday is storytelling. So this is an example of how you stay consistent. So every Monday you can tell a story. People connect with stories because they connect with products, right? Okay. They connect with people. Okay. You want to make everything personal. You want to make sure you humanize social media, and people buy from people before they buy a product, service, or opportunity. So the first thing you want to be is authentic on social media. That's the first thing. So what's your story? My story is my background is in radio and television. I worked for CNN News. I was an on-air radio personality. My degrees are in communications and public relations. I have 2 boys, hashtag mama boys. Like, I tell the story so much over and over so people get to know who I am outside of seeing me on social media. And so let them know I have a background, right? Prior to me becoming my own business coach, prior to me becoming my own, right, entrepreneur. And so I worked in corporate America, transitioned out years ago, right? Best career decision I could have made. I started training and developing and coaching people how to build their businesses. And then, of course, transition online during COVID, and the rest is history. So you want to tell your story. They don't know you. They don't know if they should follow you. They don't know if you are a scammer. They don't know if what you're saying is just to get $1 or $2. They don't know yet. But when you tell the story over and over and they see the consistency and they see the drive, they start to believe you. Make sense? So how you got started, tell us. Like I just told you how I got started. I was working full time and I started part time, and then I was able to leave my corporate job. I was able to replace my earnings. Okay. And then what led you to start your business? People want to know. People are nosy. People want to know all your business. So you do have to share some things. You don't have to share you went through a divorce, you went through a depression. You don't have to share those things. I lost my father October the 11th of 2024. I shared it because I'm a daddy's girl. That's something I want to share with you. That's a part of my life. That's a part of something I want to be, connected to. I don't want to forget it. I want that to be connected to me. And so that's something that I choose to share. So it's important that people get to feel your energy. Energy is transferable and energy is contagious. You can write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, energy is transferable and energy is contagious. Okay. And so you want to make sure that you give people a part of you. It's important that people say, oh, I can see hanging out with her. I can see myself, going to an event and taking pictures with her and doing TikToks. You want to make sure you're relatable. If you're not relatable, then people scroll. When you're not relatable, they don't buy from you. So the person that you follow right now on TT, she's funny to you. She, makes you laugh. She's hilarious. You follow her because there was a connection, correct? The lawyer that you follow, the financial person that you follow, the business coach that you follow, you felt there was a connection, something about this person. I like this person giving me value. I like this person's attitude. I like this person's background. Whatever it was, you liked the person first. Yes or yes? Okay. So just understand you can share a story every Monday because you have a lot of them. You work a corporate job. Tell me a story. You work for yourself. There's a lot of stories. It doesn't have to be, you went to therapy and you tell us all about your therapy session. You can tell us about a struggle you overcame, right? I'm still grieving all this time. Every time I hear certain songs, I got to turn. I can't even listen to it. So those are things I want to share. So you can share a struggle. Any of those things. If you have a business, like you have a skincare business, you could tell a story. 3 years ago, my skin was breaking out. I was not comfortable getting on camera. Everybody was getting on camera at that time, and I felt insecure. And then finally, I said, you know what? Let me find something that's going to work for my skin. I found something that works. Now I'm on camera every single day. That's a story. And you sell skincare. You see how your story can relate to your product without actually saying, buy my product, right? So if you're in travel, same thing. You could say something along the lines, I used to think travel was something you only did once a year. Now I understand I travel 4 or 5 times a year. It's my full-time job to be traveling, right? How would you love to travel 1 month out of the year every single year? That's what I decided to do when I left my corporate job. You can tell us the story and incorporate your business. It doesn't have to be so serious all the time. Social media is meant to be social. Okay. So we understand the stories, right? I don't have to give you another example. Real estate. You can talk about you was living in an apartment and you thought you weren't going to ever get out of that apartment or a townhouse. You finally was able to purchase your first home, or your children finally got a room to themselves. Whatever the story is, you can tell us a story, and you're in real estate, right? Stories humanize you. People buy from people. Write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, people fall in love with people first, right? So let's say, does that make sense? Let me look in the chat and see if that makes sense to you. All my beginners, you're following me? All right, Tuesday. All right, so let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday is tips. So this is going to help you stay consistent every single week. You're not going to wake up on Monday not knowing what to post, because I'm telling you a strategy that works. Tuesday is going to be tips on Tuesday. Okay. Tips position you as someone who knows something valuable. You're in the legal field, tell me something. You're a notary, tell me something. You're in pharmaceutical sales, tell me something. Tell me a tip I don't know. When you educate your audience, you create a powerful chain of reactions. When people see, I need to go to this person. I follow legal people on here. I follow people who trade on here. I follow people who are into stocks on here. I follow so many different types. I follow people who cook on here. There are different types of people that give valuable tips. So I'm listening and learning from those tips. So Tuesday for you could be tips on Tuesday. And I don't know, you're in real estate, whatever you're in, lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nails, whatever you sell, give us a tip. Tips create value. Tips builds trust. Okay, you see this? Tips builds buyers, because now they see you are the expert. I can trust what she's saying about, that product. Okay, I have this product. I have this in my store, right? I actually use it. I bought it about 2 months ago. My phone goes in here. I'm usually walking. I didn't walk today. So I said, I still got to go live. And so this right here is a phone holder. And so I'm hands free when I'm walking. And that way I can still be live. So that's why I purchased it. So yes, if you want something like this when you're walking, because we got to be healthy and wealthy, I sell this. I could tell you the whole story. Last year, the reason why I was holding my phone walking in the park for an hour, 2 hours, walking like this on the live in the park, I developed what they call frozen shoulder. So I didn't realize that that was happening. By the time I realized my shoulder was hurting, I couldn't lift my arms. I couldn't bend my arm back. I was like, what's going on? Went to the doctor. They said, oh, you have frozen shoulder. And I'm like, how did I get that? Because I try to be, pretty healthy. And that's what it came from, holding my phone hours at a time on a live. Then I said, I'm not doing that this year. I'm going to purchase a device, a tool that's going to help me hold my phone in place, right? And I'm on the live walking and talking, walking and talking. So these are tools. Social media is a tool. Use a tool. Don't be a fool. And so, yes, this is in my showcase on TT. But if you're not on TT, you're on IG, FB, YT, wherever you are, you can get this from me. Just put phone in the chat. And I don't know that's what you're looking for. Okay. Put phone in chat. I could tell that story on tips, on stories, or for tips, how useful this is. And guess what? The cool part about it, if you're doing content, because you're going to start doing content in the house, it turns, it moves. You can put your phone here. You're cooking, you're knitting, you're washing your dog, you're doing your hair, and you are hands free. So this is a good little device that anybody can use. Now, I don't use it in the house. I just use it to walk at the park. But whatever, it works. Whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, right? So that's Tuesday. So let's look at your Wednesday. What does Wednesday look like? So on Wednesday, this is keeping you organized. This is going to attract your ideal clients. You know why? On Monday, they'll be expecting Money Making Monday or Motivational Monday or whatever Monday is for you. It doesn't have to rhyme, obviously. And then tips on Tuesday. And then some people have, worship on Wednesday. Okay. It could be results on Wednesday. This is an example of the consistency that you need to build so you have content going out every single day. Are you following me? Let me look in the chat. Hold on. Say yes, Darusha. Put in the chat. Yes, Darusha. Yes, Darusha. Yes, Darusha. Put in the chat. Let me know. Yes, Darusha. If this makes sense, it's going down for real. I told you I'm going to share with you how to attract new clients today. Attraction marketing works. This is how you're going to do it. You're going to create a system like this. Now, if you want my calendar, put calendar and I'll send you, my calendar. But if you can create your own, that's fine too. I'm telling you exactly how to do it for free. But with my calendar, I give you 3 productivity hacks, the Power Hour strategy, the 7-day content calendar, and the weekly posting guide. So I give you 3 hacks that you absolutely need to build that momentum. You want to scale to a 6-figure income? I got you. You want to just make some extra money? I got you. Okay. No worries. I got you, friend. Okay. We don't gatekeep over here. For what? For what? We can all go to the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. We don't gatekeep, baby. Tag your business bestie right now. Say Darusha said, we don't gatekeep over here. And then if you're in an industry like a service industry, like insurance or something like that, you can give me 3 tips people don't share with you before you get insurance, whether it's life insurance, car insurance. If you're in travel, you can say 3 tips to travel more often, even with your full-time job. Like whatever your business is, you make it a pattern that this is what you do on Tuesdays or tips. Wednesdays is going to be results. Okay. You're going to give people results. You're going to show proof, right? For instance, oh, my phone is right there. I can't show you the proof. Okay. But you're going to show proof that 1, you make sales, or 2, people are using your services, or 3, you're on a conference call, you're on a Zoom. People need receipts on social media, right? So if you go to my website, you're going to see testimonies of people I've worked with over the years. You're going to see people in my coaching program. You're going to see their experience getting into my 3-day ride business course. You're going to see receipts that I've been doing this for years, that I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So you're going to make sure Bola in the building. Hey, Bola, how you doing? Okay. You're going to show some type of proof, and proof doesn't have to be money. Proof could be showing you had a client today. You made a sale today. That's proof that it's working for you, that you are growing. People believe what you see, right? A client success story. You could tell me a story about, I used to have this client and she wasn't a very good client. But, she was referred to me by somebody. I wanted to take care of her because I knew the other person, but she was really not a good client. And I was okay with her going with somebody else. Sometimes you got to let them go, because the headache is kind of not worth it sometimes. And so I could share with you those results, that even though she wasn't a great client, she took my 3-day ride business course, and she went from, just making a little extra money to making a significant income after taking my 3-day ride. So I could tell you the whole story about that. You can give results of personal transformation. If you're in a business like supplements, weight loss, anything like that, or skincare, something people can visually see. So if I had pimples, I can show people a transformation. I started using this product 2 weeks. Now I don't have any pimples. I don't have any scars. That is a transformation. That's proof. Those are results. Make sense? Or I started a new account on TT. I have a backup account, Jerusha Official. Baby, I had 0 followers. Now I'm almost at 400 followers. Those are results. I can tell you, I got about 400 followers once I started really posting on that backup account. That's how you're going to show results. It doesn't have to be money. I could, you can show your cars if you choose. You can show your home if you choose. But that also doesn't show them how you helped somebody else. It shows how you got it. It shows that you have it. But I want to be able to show clients who have worked with me, this is their success story. Make sense? Yes or yes? Yes, same thing. I know you're in real estate. You can show, you're at the table when you're getting ready to sign for your home at the closing. Boom, you can take a picture and share with us another closing. Every time you close a sale, another closing. That's proof that you're good at your job. For me, I always show I'm helping new entrepreneurs earn money. I'm always showing how I've trained people how to attract their ideal client, how to start conversations. Results create belief. Belief creates action. You want those people to take action with you, yes or yes? Okay, good. Now, let me tell you why this calendar works. This calendar rotates, right? It's going to keep working. Now, obviously, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're going to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're going to have 7 days of a content strategy. Okay. So I give my clients the 7-day content calendar, but you can create your own based on the information that I've shared with you right now. So this calendar is going to rotate. Okay. Over and over and over. Now you're going to rotate this between 4 powerful content types. Do you know there are different content types? Yes. I know you guys are new. Some people don't understand there's different types of content. So I'm going to tell you the different types of content. Number 1, you're going to tell a story. Number 2, you're going to educate people. Number 3, you're going to show proof, like results. And number 4, you got to connect. Connection is key. Don't let people just follow you and you don't connect with them. Don't let people just like your stuff and you don't connect with them. Don't let people comment or come into your live and you don't connect with them. It's called engagement. You got to start engaging and being social on social media. That is the whole point. That's why social media is big on community. They want you to find your people. So yes, tell your story, educate us. Valuable content is always going to be the best content to get clients, customers, and connections because they see it's worthy. I want to follow people who I'm going to learn something from. Baby, you're teaching me how to cook a cake in 30 minutes. I'm gonna need to know how to do that. You're teaching me how to mow a lawn. You're teaching me whatever, how to braid my own hair. I need to know those things. So you're going to attract people, right? Attraction marketing. You're going to attract people by what you give. Whoever is the best giver is going to win. Not about how much you get, how much you give. Okay, makes sense? Social media is all about giving. Okay, who's going to give it up? So when you combine those things, you build trust and you build curiosity with people, and people start to share your stuff and like and double tap, and people follow you because they feel like this person can take me somewhere. This person has given me something to work on, to think about, whether it's prayer, whether it's scripture, whatever it is. So those 3 things lead to sales and conversations. Now, for all of my beginners, let me tell you something. You don't know where to find your leads. First, you got to find yourself. And yourself is you're the problem, you're the solution. You need to be honest with yourself. You need to get a structure like I just gave you, a strategy that actually works. You need to stick with that strategy. It takes 21 days to form a habit, 90 days before it becomes a lifestyle. That's what they say. So can you come up with a strategy, a 7-day content calendar, or if you want mine, just put calendar, come up with it, stick to it, right? 21 days, right? That's 3 weeks. Then you're going to go 90 days. Then come back and evaluate where you are. Have you grown? Have you grown that consistency that you say you don't have? Have you gained clients? Do people rely on you coming and showing up every Monday night at 2 o'clock or whatever it is? That is what people need. Just like your television show comes on at 8. You already know your television show comes on 8 o'clock every Sunday night. You're in front of the television. It's the same on social media. Repetition, repetition, repetition. You following me? Was this helpful? Okay, let me see if I have any questions. Yes, okay. Janetta in the building. Okay, let me know if I have any questions. Let me check the chat. Let me see if I have any questions because you guys are wonderful. You've been great today. You're my people. You've been great today. Okay, let me know. Is that helpful? You understand the program. You understand. I understand, Jerusha. Okay, if you understand, say, I understand. You know exactly what to do. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. Because this is the part most people also, right? They don't understand the importance of, that's my 7-day content calendar. I'll send it to you. Just put 7 in the chat. What people don't understand is you got to work on yourself. Personal development is key. Your income will rarely exceed your level of personal development. So personal development is key. This is developing you. You having a 7-day content calendar, following the calendar consistently is building you first. Write that down. Thank you for putting that in the chat. Your income will rarely exceed your level of personal development. So that's what the calendar is doing. Managing yourself. There's no such thing as time management. It's only self-management. You can't manage the time. It's daylight savings time. Can you manage it? You cannot. You can only manage self. So it's self-management. Write that down. So now that you know that you're going to start attracting clients by being consistent, you're going to have a calendar. So you are doing 2 and 3 pieces of content at one time. You're batching your work. So you're going to sit down and you're going to create 4 pieces of content. Then the next time you're going to create 3 pieces of content, 5 or whatever. But you're not just going to create one. No, you're going to do more than one because you don't have time. You work a full-time job. I'm trying to save you time. I am a professional time thief. You're going to have to do 2, 3, 4 pieces of content at one time. You're not doing long content. You're doing short form content. What does that look like, Jerusha? We're talking 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, short videos. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. You're doing short content, 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, short videos. Okay. And so when you're doing short videos, you are able to do 2, 3, 4, 5 videos at a time because they're short. Now, if you want to schedule them, great. You work a full-time job. I see you. You work a full-time job. You can schedule your content. If you're on FB, you can schedule it. If you're on IG, you can schedule it. If you're on TT, you can schedule it. And guess what? You're at work doing what you're supposed to do on somebody's full-time job, but your content is still going out because you scheduled it. Now, I use an all-in-one system. I use an all-in-one system. I can schedule my content. It will schedule it and it will post on all the platforms for me. Okay. So I use an all-in-one system. I don't go to FB and schedule it. Then I got to go to IG and schedule it. Then I got to go to TT and schedule it. I use an all-in-one system. And so I post it. I schedule it. It will post on TT, IG, YT, linked, all of them for me. And so it saves me time when I'm busy. Now, let me say this. Yes, you can use an app to do it. Let me say this. There's always pros and cons to doing this. I don't like to tell people half the story. I'm going to tell you all the story. If you choose to use a third-party app, like I just said, I do sometimes. If you choose to use a third-party app, the app kind of punishes you because you're not on their app. Okay. So that means TT doesn't like it that I'm not actually on TT posting. because guess what? They're in a business, and the business is for me to stay on TT all day long. They want me to stay on YT all day long. But if I'm scheduling it through a third party and not theirs, they kind of punish you a little bit. So keep that in mind, that you know what? They like it for you to use their features. They like it for you to schedule in their app. Thank you for my daily heart me, Mr. Harvey in the building. Mr. Harvey in the building. Thank you for my daily heart me. I appreciate you. Yes, if you're listening to the sound of my voice on TT, get your daily heart me. Get your daily heart me. If you're on TT, you got to get your daily heart me. You got to double tap the screen. Come on now. We got to double tap to at least 5,000 hearts. 5,000 hearts on TT. If you're on FB, make sure you're following me. IG, make sure you're following. YT, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my YT account if you're on YT. All right. So if you put calendar, I'll send you my 7-day content calendar. So you will go ahead and get started today. But you can create your own. See, I told you I was going to give it to you for free. You can create your own and just work it. Work it. And so some people like me, I need a coach. I need somebody pushing me forward to success. So if you're like me and I need somebody like holding my hand. I need somebody on me, right? On my neck. That's how I am. I need somebody on my neck. If you're that person, then yes, all you got to do is text me RIDE, RIDE, and then you can work directly with me. But if you don't need that, girl, just grab it. Just get the calendar and do your thing. You know, coaching is not for everybody. I think everybody needs it though. All right, so let me show you where you're going to find these people. Now that you're on this consistency train, you got your content calendar. You're putting out your content, 3, 4, 5 pieces of content a day. You're working your full-time job. You're a mom, whatever it is you're doing. Okay, you can do all of this. We all have an hour. So you have an hour to do all of this. You have an hour to do all of this. There's no such thing as you don't have time to build it. You have time. If you opened up this app, you have time. If you watch television today, you had time. If you were shooting it with your girlfriend and your sisters and your siblings all day on the phone, you had time. So I'm a professional time thief. You did have time, right? So if you want my power hour strategy, I got you. Baby, I'm a professional time thief. You had time. So let me show you where you're going to find these people, because most people, oh my goodness, because most people don't understand how important it is for you to know where your ideal clients, they live on social media. From lawyers, from, professors, counselors, principals, even CEOs of companies. You saw the McDonald's CEO pretending to eat the McDonald's burger. I don't eat McDonald's. You saw the Chick-fil-A CEO. You saw the Burger King CEO. Every billion-dollar company, trillion-dollar company uses social media. Why aren't you using social media? When I meet people and they're like, I have a business, but I'm not on social media. I don't get it. I promise you, I don't get it. When I wasn't on there, it's because I didn't know any better. As soon as I learned, oh, it's 5 billion people on here. I have an opportunity to meet 5 billion people. I have an opportunity to press a button. And now I'm in Kansas. I'm in Alabama. I'm in Louisiana. I'm in Arizona. Just by clicking a button, I'm in your home in Jersey. I'm in your home right now by me clicking a button. Oh yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that. I need to do that. That's visibility. That's creating momentum. That's creating your audience. That's attracting your ideal client when you show up. I'm in your home right now. Baby, you scrolling, looking at me. So can you imagine having a business and not getting on the platform? So I always encourage people to learn how to use the tool. Okay. I'm not tech savvy, because you don't like it when people are like, oh, that's good for you because you're already smart in that area. I'm the worst when it comes to technology. I'm the worst. I'm just the voice. Yes, I love to be, the entertainer. I'm the talent. But when it comes to the technical part, I'm like, oh, I don't like that part that much. But I still learn that part, right? I don't like that part. So I do understand. And there's no age limit. People say, I think TT is for children. TT is not for children. It's more adults on TT than I think on any of the platforms. My mom is on TT. My mom scrolls to see things on TT. She scrolls to see me on TT, and she's almost 80. So there's no age limit, right? So I just don't understand. You want to market on all three. I do the FIT method, FIT, FB, IG, and TT. Write that down. Say, Jerusha teaches the FIT method. I need a pretty person to put that in the chat for me. You're my virtual assistant in your state. Put it in the chat. FBIGTT. These are still the top 3 platforms all over the world. These are still the top 3. Therefore, you need to be marketing on all 3. I'm never going to tell you to market on one. You can't have all your eggs in one basket, but we're going to spread the love, okay? Like I'm streaming right now on 4 different platforms and in my private community. It's no way I'm going to go live and I'm not streaming in my community. I'm going to be on all the platforms at one time. Yes, FIT, FBIGTT. Danielle in the building. Okay. So you want to get fit every day. You wake up, you got your 7-day content calendar. You about to get fit, baby. FBIG and TT. Now, like I told you, you can schedule the content. So don't get your pennies in a bunch. Oh my God, it sounds like so much work. I can't even do it. Okay, wait. When you create the content, schedule it. You're going to release yourself of that pressure and that stress. Okay, schedule it. As you start to understand and get the rhythm, you can start using the app, posting it yourself if you have time. But don't use that as an excuse that you don't have time to create the content, because you do. You have time to post. Make sense? Now, I'm going to share with you where you're going to find these people. Like if you want this, make sure you put phone in the chat. I use this when I'm walking, baby. It's a lifesaver. Put phone, but I'm going to take it off. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it goes around your neck. Your neck is not that big. It goes around, like this. It's real easy. Put phone and I'll send it to you. If you're on TT, it's right here in my showcase. You can get this, right? But I want to show you something very important. How you're going to find these people? They're in communities. Your ideal person is in communities. They're in Patreon. They're in Discord. They're in groups. They're in communities. And all you have to do if you sell a product, right, is go into those communities. Now, people don't tell you this now. If you're inside my 3-day ride business course, we deep dive into this. Like I share with my clients everything that I've learned over 20 years. Like with my clients, they have access to me. Baby, I don't ever want them to leave and say, I didn't know what to do. When you leave, you're going to be like, I knew what to do now. I don't know. That girl gave me too much information. When you leave, I want you to be overwhelmed with information. I don't want you to say, I took her course or her coaching and I didn't know what to do. There's 99%. And it's 100% guaranteed because I know what I know. And I only share what I know. See, I don't do the theory, guessing. No, I'm only tell you what I know for sure. So is this helpful? Everybody, you liking what I'm putting down today? Okay, good. So first of all, you're going to find these people in communities. And so whether it's an FB community or like Patreon or Discord, or what's the other one people are in, school, those are still communities. Or you can do chats. There are a lot of group chats. You can do a chat and have thousands of people in the chat. If you sell a product, why not go in those communities, right, where they would need your services? Why not go in those communities where they would need your product? They're looking for you. They're in there because they're already interested. Let me give you an example. I'm glad you asked. Okay. So if I sold dog food, like natural dog food, right? Guess where I'm going to go? What community do you think I'm going to go in? I'm going to go find communities for dog lovers. If it's a Chihuahua, if it's a pit bull, if it's a whatever, they're all communities for each type of dog, and they're communities for people who like natural foods for their dogs, right? So I'm going to go find those communities and I'm going to get in those communities because those people are already interested in dogs. They're dog lovers. They're cat lovers, bird lovers, they're farmers, whatever. They're already there. Now, I'm in a community of boys, hashtag mama boys. It's an African-American community and everybody has boys. Hashtag mama boys. Okay. I'm in this community because I got boys. I'm not in a girls community. Why would I be over there? I don't know nothing about that. I only know about the boys. Okay. So in this community, guess what? And there's thousands of people in there, about 50,000 moms with boys, right? The only thing we share in there is boy stuff. Whether it's, hey, if your son plays sports, here's where to get your sports supplies. Hey, your boys did this, whatever. Everything is concerning boys, all the way from infancy until. That's all we're sharing in there about our boys. So if I sold a product, for boys. I'm going to go join a community where people are already interested and vested in their boys. Everybody in this community is vested in their boys. So whatever is being put in there, we're supporting it because you're my people. It's relatable. We have something in common. You following me? So why are you posting and ghosting? You're posting to everybody, getting nobody. When you can actually go find communities that have your ideal person and start marketing in those communities. Now, there's a way to do it. For don't come for me. There's a system and a strategy and how you need to do it so you maximize that community. And that's what I teach inside my coaching is how you do it so you can get the sales, so you can build your customer base, your client base, your connections. You're not going to go into these communities selling. You're going to be social. You're going to be the expert. Remember earlier, I just told you, you're going to be the expert. You're it, my dear. Whoop, whoop. You're it. So now here's what's happening. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate the hearts. Now I'm going to show you an example. Say you are, TT. Say you are in a community, you're a Christian lover, right? You're on here, you share scripture, you do praise and worship, you invite people out to your church. Say that's what your content is about. You're empowering people. You have some type of calendar that has scriptures and verses on every single month. You sell the calendar, right? But it's all Christian based. Okay, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into communities where my peoples are. So I'm marketing to the right people. You're following me? So let me share with you what that looks like. Because sometimes we don't understand how important it is. Stop screen. Okay. How important it is for us to know what to do on a daily basis to get the sale. When I say you're going to attract your new clients today, following these systems that I'm giving you, you're going to attract your new clients. Okay. It doesn't matter what business you're in, a service, an opportunity, a product. It doesn't matter. They all work the same. So this is what we're going to do. Thank you so much. Hey, Terry in the building. If you're on TT, I need you to double tap that screen. If you're on TT, double tap that screen. Double tap. Our first goal is 5,000 hearts. Let's go, pretty people. Let's go. Hey, Miss Terry, how you doing? All right, let's go. Oh yeah, okay. I don't think I can unpin. Let me pin that back. Okay, sorry about that. That's on TT. All right, so let me share something with you. I'm going to attempt. I hope TT doesn't get mad. I'm only going to do it for a second because I don't know if they'll take me off if I do this or not. But you guys, let me know. I'm going to show you and give you an idea of where to find these people. Don't say people don't tell you what to do. They only tell you a little bit and then they just want you to buy something. Of course, I have to get paid for my time if you're working with me, if I'm your mentor and your business coach, right? So really you're paying for the time. The tools and, the lessons that you can learn for free is right here. You can do it yourself. If you're the type of person that you're proactive and you know how to go do it yourself, then go do it yourself. If you're like me, I can't go do it by myself. I need somebody to hold my hand. I need somebody to hold me accountable. I need somebody to check on me every now and then. I need that person cheering me on, right? I need that person who believes that I'm doing it and I can do it. So if you're anything like me, you need somebody. But if you're not, then you're independent like that. I applaud you. So I'm giving you all the tools. So say, for instance, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to attempt. Hopefully I don't get kicked off of TT. All right. So y'all see this real fast? Y'all see this? Let me know y'all see this. Okay, good. All right. So if I had, like, she has a Christian calendar and her calendar gives you scriptures for every single month. And it gives you like a lesson plan of, what you need to read and learn and all of those things. So if I was selling something like that, I would go to a community similar to this, whether you're on Patreon or Discord or a group chat or whatever, but where a lot of people are that are already interested. And so I would go here and I would put in this, I would do in the search Christian groups. Look at all the Christian groups that will come up. Christian communities. This one has 64,000 members. Now, everybody that's in here, Christian Women in Business Networking Group, everybody in here has already shown interest that they are Christian and they have a business and they want to network with other Christians. Not that hard to find. Okay. And then this one has 24,000. Christian business startups, Christian business groups, entrepreneurs, same thing. I have a product that's a calendar that I'm selling, and it has scriptures on every single month, and it gives them a daily plan in what they need to do to better their relationship in Christ. I'm going to need to go in these communities. I'm going to need to build relationships in these communities. I'm going to need to be social in these communities. Thank you for double tapping that screen. I appreciate the love. Please share the broadcast. If you haven't shared the broadcast on TT, let's share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secret. Let's let the people know help is available. Okay, stop gatekeeping. We want more people to win. I want more people to see how simple this can be, how difficult we make it. I make it difficult too. So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to me. Sometimes when I get projects, I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Like I have to do a project right now and I'm just like dreading it, but I got to get it done today because it's due today. Okay. So trust me, I have my challenges just like you. I'm in my head just like you. All right. So I shared the broadcast. Thank you for double tapping that screen on TT. So say for instance, I could go into this community. Oh, I like this one right here. Okay. If you're a single and you're a Christian, right? Black Christian singles and professionals, you're single. You want to, mingle with some Christians. You want to develop relationship with professionals. There's a community with 74,000 members. What? Right? Okay. Now you can see that some of these say private. Some of them say public. Right here, this one says public. You see it says public. You can join that community. It's public. Nothing is stopping you. Now you can certainly join the private ones as well. Okay. See, the bigger ones are private. You see right there? You're going to have to join and you're going to have to interact in those communities. So say this public group right here. Okay. For the sake of training, I teach my people how to do this inside my coaching program. For the sake of training, say I join this group. It's public. Anybody can join. It's 50,000 people in here. 50,000 people in here. Say I sell this calendar. I can go in this community and start loving on the content that's here. You see this right here? She get Songs 105. Boom. I can love on it. I can comment. I can say, thank you for posting this. This helped my day today. I can just start interacting and engaging. Look at these people commenting right here, right? I can start interacting and engaging in this thing for free. Okay. You take 15 minutes and engage in your ideal community. Take 15 minutes, engage with people who are already interested in travel, people who are already interested in dogs, people who are already interested in Christian materials, people who are already interested in whatever. There's a community for everything. Okay. So boom, I can go through here and love on the pages. When people comment, run, I can comment on their comment. Nothing is stopping me. It's free. Hallelujah. This is how you build momentum. This is how you build relationships. And then they start to see you participating in this community. They start to like you and they see you're in the same community that they're in. And then they come out of the community and follow you on TT. They come out of the community and follow you on IG. They come out of the community and follow you on FB. They come out of the community and follow you on YT because they saw what you did in the community. They say, it must be more. I'm so curious. There must be more of her. Let me go find her. Now you're building your page. Now your ideal client has been attracted to you by what you were doing in the community. Are you following me? If this is making sense, say yes, Jerusha. Yes, Jerusha. If this is making sense, say I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. You get it now. Yeah. So when I tell you I'm going to share with you exactly what you need to do, you can just go do it. Now, if you need my help, right? Yes, Jerusha. Yes, Jerusha. Yes, Jerusha. Yes, Jerusha. So simple. It's so simple. We can have so much fun with this. Right? So we have a lot of fun in my community, in my coaching program. It's ongoing training with me inside the 3-day rides. We have so much fun because we show people where their people are. And once you see it and how I teach you how to start that conversation, you can't unsee it. It's hard for me to even come on social media and not start engaging and talking and getting a customer and a client and a connection. Because once you start doing it, it's just ongoing, ongoing, ongoing. Okay, remove 10 years from your age. How old are you now? Oh, and they put it in the chat. He said 7. Okay. And so you can piggyback on something like this and start engaging with everybody. People become so curious of who's engaging with them. You guys leave the app and go find the person. You want to know who's talking back to you, right? So all you got to do is go where your people are. Is that helpful? Okay, you can search anything that you want to search. It doesn't have to be like just go to groups and then just search whatever. Like you put it in the search bar right here. All right. So if you were in real estate, right? Okay, you obviously want to put in, you can put in stuff like furniture, right? That's going to come up. So because guess what? They're buying furniture, they purchased a new house, or they're trying to purchase new, or moving. I would do people that are looking for to move. You want to know more about that person that's moving. So you got to post every day, at least 2, 3, 4 times a day. Real simple. You want to start conversations every day, 5 to 10 conversations. You want to respond to people who engage with you. Obviously, consistency creates momentum. Pretty simple. Okay. You want to keep doing that. Now, the one thing that I do love about this is where to find your clients. They begin to trust you in that community, because everybody that's in that community, they feel like we're like-minded. You have like-minded individuals together. So social media is a networking room. And so you're in this community together. And so when you walk into a networking room, you start to introduce yourself. And that's what you want to do when you join these communities. Introduce yourself. You're in Patreon, Discord, whatever, a group chat, groups. You want to introduce yourself. Let them know who you are. Now, I didn't say tell them what you sell. That's where you mess up. See, that's why I teach my clients. Don't say what you sell. That's not important. Boo. I said introduce yourself. So if I was introducing myself, I'd say I'm Jerusha. My background is in radio and television. My degrees are in communication and public relations. I worked for CNN News. I was an on-air radio personality. I have 2 boys, #mama boys. Yeah, that's what I would tell my story. I wouldn't need to say, well, I sell this. Well, I sell. Boo. They're going to kick you out the group. I didn't say do that. I say you're going to go in there with the intentions of networking. You're going to go in there with the intentions of providing value. You're going to go in there with the intentions of making friends. That's what you're going to do. So if I was in skincare, right, I would be inside of beauty and skincare communities. I would be following Sephora and Ulta and all those people, right? If I sold skincare, that's what I would be doing. And if I was in those communities, I would be posting, my skin keeps breaking out and I don't know what to try. Guess what people are going to do? You need to try this. You need to try this. You need to try this. Yeah, I'm getting them to interact and engage on my content. I already have the skincare that I need. I just want to get them to engage so I can see my people who purchase product. That's going to show me who has breakouts. That's going to show me who has tried different products by me saying, my skin keeps breaking out and I don't know what to try. Or my skin used to break out all the time, right? Whatever you want to say in the group, guess what? People are going to respond because they want to tell you their opinion. They want to give you their perspective. They want to let you know, right? You can't even help it on social media. You got to tell, everybody got to tell their take. So you're going to get in these communities and communicate. And people are going to be like, oh, I struggle with that too. Oh, this is what I use. This is what cleared up my skin. Yada, 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 yada. You're building relationships. Like she's in ministry. Same thing. You're going to be in those ministry groups. And inside those Christian community groups, you're going to make sure you're giving value. Even if something as simple as I've been feeling discouraged lately. If you posted that, guess how many people say, you need to read, John 3:16. You need to go to Luke 11:1. People are going to start to care for you. People are going to start to check on you. People are going to say, I'm going to pray for you. You're in that community. Are you following me? Yes. So if you say, what about IG? Very good question. All right. So let me flip this off before they get me or whatever. I don't want to get got. So if you're on IG, same thing. If you're on IG, it's no different, right? I teach mostly on IG is where people express identity. People show a lot of lifestyle on IG, fashion. IG is very aesthetically pleasing. So people like to show you their travel. People like to show you where they ate, beauty, fitness, business. IT is a little different in terms of aesthetics, right? It just looks good. Everybody feel like it got to look a certain way. TT has no professionalism, no decorum. You can come with your bonnet on. You can come half naked. You can come getting out the shower. There is no etiquette on TT. Do whatever, baby. IG is a little bit more, I would say, conservative in that area. But on IG, how you can start building your community is in the comment section. When beginners should look on IG is the comment section. So if I sold skincare, I would be going to a page, hashtag skincare, hashtag breakouts, hashtag pimples, hashtag whatever, and I would follow those hashtags. So when people post, I know that person has pimples, because if I'm posting hashtag pimples, I probably have pimples. If I'm posting hashtag perimenopause, I'm probably in perimenopause. Like, you're not posting something that you're not experiencing, correct? So if I had a product for pimples or acne skin, clearly I know where to find you. You put it on social media. Everything's right here. It's right in front of you. Ah. So if you love this already, you're going to love the 3-day ride. So this is just a tip of the iceberg, baby. The tip. Just imagine the little bit that I've shared that have blown your mind already. You're like, pooh, Jerusha. Yes, put RIDE so we can work together, so we can tailor where you're going to find your people. I want that for you. I want to see that for you. I want to see you thrive. I want to see your second quarter be better than your first quarter. I want to see it, baby. So yes, put RIDE. It is an investment to work with me directly, but you can do all these things I'm telling you to do for free. Go ahead, girl, try it. But if you know what to say and convert conversations to cash, you're going to see results faster. So if you need that mentor, put RIDE in the chat. I'm happy to make sure that we get you inside the ride before the month is out. I only take a certain amount of clients each month, so I want to make sure you get in. Secure your seat, okay? ASAP. So that's where I will be looking under the comment sections. You want to look under popular posts in your niche. So like I said, I will be looking under popular posts in my niche. So if you sell skincare, find a skincare creator, find, a company, look at the comments. You'll see people saying, what product do you use? You'll see people saying, my skin does the same thing. You'll see people saying, I wish I could fix this. You're going to see the people in there, and you're going to start the conversations. Conversations convert. So was that helpful? Did that make sense? I try to break it down where anybody can understand it and anybody can get it. We're not going to leave any business owners behind. We're not going to leave anybody behind in this season, baby. Yes, no entrepreneurs left behind. And you get a free lesson, and you get a free lesson, and you get a free lesson. I'm Oprah. Yes, we want everybody to win. Was that good? Okay. So what question can I answer for you? What question can I answer for you in terms of your 7-day content calendar? Just put calendar and I'll send you the details. If you want to work directly with me, put RIDE. If you need that mentor, that coach, somebody pushing you forward to success, you're going to have to say, stop, Jerusha, making me successful. If you love my free training like this, you're going to be super surprised that no, there's more. You're going to be so excited that, wait a minute, you mean to tell me this just a little bit? Yeah, this is just a carrot, right? Like they say, you're dangling the carrot. This is just a carrot. But the carrot is so good, you want the whole thing, right? I know, exactly. That's how I felt when I got on social media. It was so much to learn. It was so many people to follow. It was so many tricks and tips that I loved. And I just, said, let me invest in myself. Let me do it. And it was the greatest thing that I could have done to understand social media better. I already understand sales and marketing. I just need to understand the tool. And so that helped me understand this tool better. So yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes. So do me a favor. If you want to work with me, put RIDE in the chat. If you put phone, I'm going to send you the link for this right here. If you put phone in the chat, if you're on TT, it's right here in my showcase. But IG and FB and YT, you're going to have to put phone so I can come back and send you the link. But I just want you to get it if you plan to be hands-free when you're creating content. It's a great tool. I do like it. I've had it for about 2 months now. I do like it. I'm only going to share with you things that I like for real. Oh, Keisha in the building. Keisha in the building. Hey, Keisha, how you doing? How you doing? All right, so we just had a great class. I just showed them where they can find their ideal clients in communities. Now, if you want to know what to say in those communities, I got you. I have an entire workbook inside my 3-day ride business course. I have a workbook that I give my clients. That way they can start conversations that convert. So I don't just say, hey, figure it out. I'm going to walk you through the process step by step because that's what I would want for myself. I need somebody to say, do this. When you've completed it, now do this. So that's how my course is. It's outlined for you step by step. And you're just going to check everything off. And so if you've been wanting something like this, I got you. Thank you so much, Keisha. I appreciate you for getting your daily heart meet. You're so kind. I love it. I love it. People know what to do when they come to TT. They know to get their daily heart meet. They know to, yeah, it's always good when people understand the system, understand what to do on TT. If you're on FB, make sure you follow. If this was helpful, tag your business bestie. I'm live every day. So make sure you hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. Yes, yes, yes. Now, the one thing I am going to say this, the one thing they told me is that I need to go like 2 hours. But baby, y'all be wearing me out. Y'all be wearing me out. So people are usually eating on here. They're doing their hair. Like that stuff will take 2 hours, right? They're cooking. No, I am delivering, sharing value, right? So yes, for me, if I'm walking, it's easier because I want to get in an hour and a half, 2 hours of walking. But if I'm not walking and moving, it's very difficult to sit in one spot. Yeah, I got to be up and about. Now, if I was at the park, 2 hours. Yeah, because the sun is out, it feels good. Yeah, it's a different atmosphere. Yeah, so it's a little different. So follow me. So it's going to be cold tomorrow, so probably won't be walking outside. So I might be on the treadmill. So follow me tomorrow. We got to get in our 15 to 20,000 steps. And of course, if we're on the treadmill, we'll be working it out. I'm going to do what my son told me. I used the shrink wrap and I put the vapor rub on my stomach, do the shrink wrap so I can sweat this tummy fat off. Yes, baby, we got to get rid of this fat. I know people always say I'm not, but I am for my height. I'm not, but I am for my height. You see, got to understand I'm only 5 feet. So that it's not going to work out. Yeah, I got hips for days, baby. Hips, hips, hips. Yeah, it's hereditary, child. So thank God for it, though. But yes, a little bit too much for me. All right, so I will see your beautiful faces on tomorrow. I'm so grateful for all of you. So grateful for my hearts. So grateful for my likes. So grateful all of you that are getting inside the 3-day ride business course. So grateful for the ones that are looking for the phone mounts. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you. I'll see your beautiful faces on tomorrow. Enjoy.